Isaac, thank you very much for joining us on Happier Talk.
My pleasure.
So you're introducing laughter, humor, into academia.
Yes.
Why?
I was looking for alternative ways to spread happiness and well-being and to engage people in easier ways to digest the science. And I thought that humor generates positive emotions. Positive emotions put you in a good mood to learn. So that's the key idea.
So do you think that should also be introduced more into organizations?
Yes, yes. So my approach is called Smarter Through Laughter. And I think that there is a lot to be said for engaging individuals, families, organizations, and communities through laughter.
Very nice. So what does your research show when you actually conduct research in this area?
So we recently created an online platform. It's called funforwellness.com. And we decided to use humor, games, as well as a lot of case studies, interaction. So we created a platform that engages the user in a variety of modalities to build skills. So we recently conducted a randomized control trial. It was actually published last week in the journal Prevention Science. And we found that people improve in 3 areas of life. They improve their perceptions of well-being, they improve actions related to well-being, and also they improve their self-efficacy related.
So they're more confident.
Exactly.
But say more about the action for well-being.
Yes, right. So we developed and we validated an instrument for lifestyle. And it was very unfortunate that there hadn't been any updates on lifestyle surveys. So the last ones we looked at, they had things like eating meat and a lot of things that are really out of vogue today. So we developed an instrument, it's called the WellBeing Action Scale. And there are items dealing with different domains of life. Interpersonal well-being, community, occupational, physical, psychological, and economic well-being. And we ask people to report on their actions, like exercising more often, eating more fruits and vegetables, conflict resolution, mindfulness meditation. So we list some actions that are correlated with well-being.
Very nice. So you actually saw that the more when people laughed more, when they were humored, as a result of that, they acted in ways that contribute to their well-being.
Yes. We couldn't really discern whether it was just the humor part or the skill-based training. We weren't able to really dissect the data to that point. But there is other research from colleagues showing that indeed there was a special issue of the European Journal of Psychology a couple of years ago where there are a series of studies showing that humor does contribute to emotional well-being, alleviates depression, and at the same time enhances your coping abilities.
You know, there's also a self-reinforcing loop here because humor leads to more well-being. When you feel better, you're also more susceptible to humor. And then you enter this upward spiral.
Exactly. That's what Barbara Fredrickson calls the upward spiral.
Right, or the broaden and build.
Right.
And you know what's interesting also, humor can reverse the downward spiral. So if I'm feeling down, very often it's just, laughing a little bit, just going online and watching a funny YouTube video, that can reverse my downward spiral and take me elsewhere.
Right, and incidentally, a lot of people ask me, I'm not a very funny person. What can I do? And there are multiple avenues to explore humor. I like reading David Sedaris, Dave Barry, and all kinds of humorists. But you can watch the late night shows. You can look at funny YouTubes or puppies making full of themselves. And there are really multiple ways, and there isn't one way to measure your level of humor proclivity, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yes. So, you know, I think one of the exercises that I assign in my class is for students to spend 10 minutes a day for a week laughing. And again, finding their own ways, whatever makes them laugh.
Yes.
And again, those 10 minutes then have a trickle effect for the things that we do in the next 10 minutes, which of course affects the next 10 minutes and so then the rest of the day.
Right, so this is my book, The Laughing Guide to Well-Being. Consists of each chapter, covers different aspects of well-being, psychological, physical, etc. The first part of the book, of each chapter, is the laughing side, and then the learning side. I want to induce positive emotions so that people will be in a good state of mind to acquire the scientific knowledge. So I really resonate with what you're saying. It's really, it's an engine of positive emotions.
Yes, and I must say, you know, when I read your book, usually we laugh more when there are people around.
Yes.
This time, I read your book, I was by myself, and I couldn't put it down, and I couldn't stop laughing. So thank you very much for the book, and thank you very much for the wonderful work that you do.
Likewise. Thank you so much.